Welcome to Classic Blend 51.
51.
We made it. This is the last episode of the first batch of the first year. This officially marks the end of the first year, this episode.
Because why wouldn't... No, wouldn't 52, though?
You might be right.
Yeah.
Anyway, bad at math. Come on. The only math we do is 80s and 90s.
90s, yes.
We don't even add them together.
Speaking of the 90s,
right?
We're never gonna let you go. Wait, no. Hold on. How's it go?
I don't know.
Never gonna give you up.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay,
all right, Rick Astley, gotcha.
90s.
All right, we love the 80s just like you do. We don't want it to go away, so we're extending it.
Yep.
We're creating our own sequels, prequels, side stories, spin-offs, ditties as he likes to call them.
That's right.
And we're keeping the party going.
Keeping it going. We randomly choose
mohawks.
We randomly choose these things, and then we present them to each other.
Right.
We talk about them, and then we just have fun.
The louver
man.
glasses, right?
Those
cool things.
The shade, the blind,
Yeah.
the shade, whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Everything is still going. It's still going.
We should be wearing some
doesn't
pastels.
Stop. Yeah, the 80s is going right now.
Yeah, it's still going.
You found them. You
80s
found them.
are still here. So, having said all that,
we've bottled them.
Oh yeah, we did.
Right?
We bottled them. Can I put this on? No,
We
don't have a bottle.
We don't have a bottle, but
here.
believe me,
it's in here.
yeah,
it's in
we
there.
let it out in a little bit at a time.
All right. So first things up, Movie Squat. We're gonna jump into Movie Squat.
We are going to jump into Movie Squad. Do you have anything for me to start with today?
Well, Movie Squad. We're gonna take two movies,
yeah.
80s and 90s, and we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna
Jam them
reminisce,
together.
and then we're gonna jam them
Speaking
together.
of reminisce, Neverwinter Nights. You remember when you played that goofy little Hobbit?
Yeah, I do.
Nobody wanted
I've
to play
never
with you?
forgotten. Nobody ever want. We've mentioned this on the
I
show
do believe we
before,
mentioned this on here before.
but I'm still upset that nobody ever wanted to role play with me.
I'll tell you about role playing on Neverwinter Nights. Strict role playing server. I don't know where it was based. A lot of people from Canada.
A lot of
Right?
Canadians.
Tim can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Tim's an old buddy of ours.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tim.
Tim.
There you go. There was this little hut when you died. You appeared in a hut. There's something that happened, or a little
And
house, a little
it was where
farmhouse.
you could talk out of character.
You could talk out of
Go
character.
so you can go out of character.
Nowhere else could you talk out of character. I'm in there. I'm playing around and I'm joking around and I'm just like, this is the greatest thing in the world. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. Watch. And we're like smacking each other because you can't die or anything there, right? You're hitting each other and people are just doing goofy things and be like, oh man, I have to make dinner and the kids are keeping me up and oh man, it's like 2 a.m. here. I gotta get to sleep.
Oh my God,
and I'm sitting there and we're all just joking around and I'm like, I'm running outside to make angels in the snow because there was like snow outside.
Yeah.
And everybody there is like, that's great, that's great, that's great. And we all run outside. Everybody starts running outside. I lie down, boom, like / character lie down or whatever like that. And I pretend like,
I actually remember I remember this. Yeah.
And I say like making snow angels. And I yell, I'm making snow angels, everyone. And they just like, what's an angel? And I'm like, we would just talk. Oh, we're outside of the little hut. I was like, I meant fairies, snow fairies. And so I had to make up this whole entire story now about where my character was from and what angels were.
Yeah.
We believed fairies were angels. We called them angels. We had a different word for them.
Dude.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you guys didn't know the word. I thought everybody knew it.
Ridiculous.
It's insane. They called me out in the game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 2 seconds ago when we're running out there, they're like,
inside,
it's no angels. And then we get out there. What are you talking about? What's an angel?
That was role playing for you.
Because there were no angels in
That's a
Neverwinter
legit
Nights.
role playing
Yeah.
server. All right. Anyway, so having said all that,
I saved myself too.
That was
sweating.
good. That was good.
Sweating.
But that's what you do. You got to think on your feet when you're role playing. All right. So Movie Squat. We're doing
Movie Squad.
it.
We're doing it. We're in it. So, blueberry pie eating contest.
Oh,
leeches,
Stand By Me. Come on, man.
leeches and whatnot.
Stand By Me,
Jerry
dude.
O'Connell.
So good.
A little bit of Wheaton.
I love. You know my good friend Will Wheaton.
I know you.
I told you I met Will Wheaton.
I know
He's my
Wheaton.
best friend now.
That's right.
Anyway, look what I got.
Oh, Warlock, the Armageddon.
Yes.
Is that Julian Sands?
That is indeed Julian Sands.
Oh, you tell me a little bit more about Julian Sands.
I will.
in a moment.
Tell me. I mean, look. Wasn't it? You didn't think that Richard Dreyfuss was the
Yes.
narrator?
Yeah, you steal my thunder.
Yeah.
It's like I do to you.
Yeah,
and he is the narrator of the story. He plays Gordy, older Gordy, writer Gordy.
Writer Gordy, yeah.
Like I
Gordy
like to
became a
call him.
writer.
Yes, he did. River Phoenix plays Chris. Will Wheaton plays Gordy. Richard Dreyfuss also plays Gordy at the end of the film. Yeah. Corey Feldman plays Teddy. Jerry O'Connell, Vern.
Vern.
Then there's Kiefer Sutherland who plays
the bad boy of the town.
Yeah, Ace. And then John Cusack plays Denny.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But
so there's a coming of age story. They were they running away?
They weren't running away. They had a little bit of a. They had a little bit of an issue with home life.
Yeah,
You know, they didn't have the best home life. They
were just gonna leave and run away.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you look, Will Wheaton did an interview sometime after the release of the movie and said that.
With Kevin Smith.
Oh, I don't know. It might have been Kevin Smith. I'm not sure.
Smith. Yeah, I think it was
But anyway, saying that when Rob Reiner cast everybody for the movie, that he did such a good job at pulling these characters from like where they like from real life. Like this is really going on in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the shy little kid and the worried what his parents are going to think about him and just like
so he got the actors that could portray the situations because they were essentially
River Phoenix and confident and powers through it and everything. Kiefer Sutherland was perfect in this.
Yeah,
right.
This is absolutely a fantastic movie.
John Cusack died right in the movie.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was if I'm not mistaken,
I don't really
the death
remember
of Gordy's older brother Denny.
Oh, that was John Cusack. Yes.
Yeah, John Cusack.
Yeah.
Yeah, the parents are going through that. So he's going through a lot of things. He's
Yeah.
kind of like a little isolated and introverted.
But still like the leader though.
Yeah.
They turned
that's it. So movie was based on the Stephen King novella. The Body, right? From 1982. The movie was 1986. Again, directed by Rob Reiner. It's basically it was almost shot exclusively in Oregon.
Yeah.
Fictional town Castle Rock.
Castle Rock. That's
Stephen King's
town
thing.
That everything takes place in.
Some stuff was shot in California, like the train scene. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, they hear there's a body of a kid, that got hit by a train.
And they want to go see it. Yeah.
They want to go see it, so they follow the train tracks and
they
go
weren't
out
running
there.
away. They were going there, but it was trying kind of to get out of their situation.
Yeah, they just leave because that's what kids in the 80s did.
Yeah, you just did. We did it. I did
Stranger
it.
Things. You just leave. Yeah, we used to just.
I went
see you
through
later.
sumps. I went to swamps.
That's it. It doesn't matter. So we know what happens at the end. Ace gets there at the end and wants to kill the kids and all that stuff. But that's because they were racing each other trying to find the body so they can call the authorities and take care of it the way they should.
And they find the body, and then they made Ace back down. And it was you have to watch it.
Yeah, the blueberry pie eating contest, the story that they tell at the fire.
Fantastic. And then they all end up going home, and then at the end it just I know I'm stealing your thunder again. I'm sorry.
No, by all means.
And they just say, Chris died trying to, at an argument at a restaurant when he was older. And Teddy,
yes, at the end of the movie, Chris got stabbed. He was a lawyer, got stabbed in a fast food restaurant trying to just break up a fight.
Yeah,
that's what happened
Teddy
to him.
Went to the army, and I became a
or
writer.
He tried to go into the army.
But
he couldn't get out because of his eyesight and all that.
His hearing or something, right?
Yeah, so he ended up going to prison for a little bit, doing a stint, and then just performing odd jobs. Vern was a forklift driver in a real lumberyard.
Yeah.
And
he became a writer. Yeah, and at the end, he takes his kids to the beach.
Yep, that's what he does.
Yep, so the whole thing was him writing this portion of the story while his kids kept coming in saying, Dad, you taking us to the beach or not? So anyway, great movie.
Just a little side note, Brownsville, Oregon, where they shot a lot of the scenes, like the penny in the street, where he finds a penny in the street. They actually embedded a penny in the street. Every year since 2007, they have Stand By Me Day.
Oh, wow.
Where they actually go there and have a blueberry pie eating contest. And they do things with the movie. They watch the movie. They have a screening. All this stuff.
I would
There's
do that.
There's a penny in the street, like in Oregon. Goonies was also filmed in Oregon.
Yeah.
Right? Astoria, I believe. So kind of cool. Stranger Things, when kids were told to audition, they were told to read lines from Stand By Me.
Awesome.
Yep. And then there was actually an episode of Stranger Things called The Body.
Yeah.
First season, right?
Yep.
That's it.
Great. Fantastic.
Yeah, great.
Let me give you, let's jump ahead into the 90s. 1993. Okay. This is Warlock the Armageddon sequel to Warlock.
There was a video game based on this.
I know. But we're talking about the movie.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's just so.
Here's the thing.
So crazy.
Here's the thing. I want to preface this by saying this isn't actually a bad, the premise of the movie isn't actually bad. And what happens isn't actually that bad. It's a pretty decent movie.
Well, I do believe there were sequels.
Well, this was the sequel to the original. This was the sequel.
Gotcha. Okay, the first one was just
the first one. He gets banished back. This is what happens. It opens up, and it's a long. I'm going to try and go through as quick as I can. The Warlock is Satan's son, and he's trying to raise his dad up from hell. Okay, it opens up where there's these druids, and they're using these 6 runes to banish this woman. This woman is pregnant with this Warlock who's going to try and be birthed. They try and banish him or whatever. And then the stones get scattered throughout. They prevent that from Armageddon happening.
Yeah. The
stones get sent away and everything. Come to the future, and there's this guy and this girl who are dating, and their parents happen to be they know about the dad's a druid, and the the boy's dad is a druid and the girl's dad is a pastor.
I was going to say a hobbit.
No, pastor. What? No, he's a priest.
Okay.
Anyway, the boy becomes a druid warrior. The boy becomes a druid warrior, and his girlfriend
doesn't look Druish.
Funny, she doesn't look Druish. What happens is one of the descendants of the druids has a rune, and she's looking outside her kitchen window one night and gets hit with lunar rays.
Of course.
She gets immediately impregnated with Satan's son. That whole gag. Satan's son comes out of her. I think it was like fully birthed.
Ooh. Is that like the shadow creature from like Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was fully birthed. I don't remember exactly, and I didn't get to see I couldn't find the clip. But ends up killing his mom. Yeah. And Satan talks to him through the cadaver of his mom, says, you have to find the other 5 stones and raise me.
They find him and they don't raise him.
No. Well, what happens is there's just some really cool things about this. He makes a map to the stones out of his mother's stomach, like the skin. Why do you always?
I know because I just feel like we could have watched this.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Like
it was just really.
Put it on 1.5
I'm trying to get to a point.
And got through the movie.
The druid warrior and the girlfriend.
Yes.
Fight the warlock.
Yes.
And it's a really cool battle and all this stuff. The way they defeat the warlock is by using headlights from a truck.
Gotcha. They don't like bright light. Like a bat.
Light, yes, light was a thing that
like a mogwai or a gremlin.
But it wasn't. But it's not like it's heavenly light or anything. Yeah. It's light. It's a halogen light from a truck.
Yeah.
And I just thought the story was like really cool until they do that very thing at the end, which would like ruin it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is a lot of movies have a cool concept. Langoliers. We talk about that a lot on this show.
Yeah, and it ends like crap. Anyway, okay. So
yeah, the end of it's garbage. So what we're going to do?
I have an idea.
Go for it.
Gordy's a writer.
Yeah. Ooh.
He writes a story
called Warlock Armageddon.
Warlock. Oh, maybe not Armageddon. That's not the same thing, but.
Well, no. It's
from a different angle. It can be a different one. It can be a different Warlock.
It's like the first draft.
Of this movie? Why this movie?
Because we're going to see a movie based on him writing the movie, and then we're going to see the final results.
I was just going to say a whole different one, like a whole different Warlock movie. It doesn't have to be this Warlock. It doesn't have to be Julian Sands.
But I like that.
You want it to be this movie?
No. It's not going to be. It's going to be like Bill Murray.
Okay.
Because he's going to be like, we're going to get Bill Murray to be in this movie.
Okay.
Right? Because they're buddies from What About Bob?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So he wrote this movie.
Okay.
Screenplay, book, whatever you want to call it, novel, with Bill Murray in mind.
Okay.
Didn't pan out.
Right.
Bill Murray was busy with what did he do in the 90s there? What year was this?
Man. 93. He did lots of stuff.
Bill Murray was busy
with after Quick Change.
Maybe this was around the time of Groundhog Day.
Groundhog.
He was
92.
busy. He was busy with that.
I believe 92.
He was still doing promo.
Maybe. Okay.
He was still on the circuit. Yeah. All right, going around doing that.
I could be wrong.
So they couldn't get him, so they had to get Julian Sands.
Okay. All right. And it was going to be a comedy, maybe, or
yeah. So they had to, so we're going to see what that would have been like with Bill Murray in it. So now we're going to make it with Bill Murray.
Can it be a behind the scenes then, like him writing it and then them getting the dailies and it not working and then having the rewrites? Can it be something like that?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like a Woody Allen.
I
feel like Woody Allen would do stuff like that. You know?
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to call this
Warlock the first draft.
Warlock by me. Stand by Warlock. Stand by me. Warlock
story.
Bill Murray is Warlock. Armageddon. Bill Murray.
Can we call it? Dang it! Stand by me. Stand by me.
Bill.
Bill Murray.
Stand by me, Bill.
Bill Murray. Bill. Stand by me, Bill.
Stand by me, Bill. Yeah.
Stand by me, Bill.
Yeah. Step aside, Julian.
We don't want no Julian. No, Julian, we need you.
Julian the set.
Julian, you're up.
Julian
to the set.
Mr. Sands to the set.
Mr. Sands to the set. So
pick one.
Stand by me, Bill.
Stand
by me, Bill. I guess.
By me.
Right. I mean,
Bill.
Stand by Warlocks.
No. I already wrote it.
Stand by Warlocks.
Oh, we got that? Stand by Warlocks.
Stand by Warlock.
Stand by. Warlock, stand by. Stand by. Like usually they say that, right?
Yeah.
Stand by. Warlock, stand by.
Warlock, stand by. Warlock Bill, stand by. Warlock Stand By.
What do you think? Same.
I don't know. I think
I don't know. I think Warlock Stand By is actually kind of cool.
I
If we
think
just
I like
flip
that,
your thing
yeah.
around, you mind if we just flip it around? You
Yeah, I
get
think
credit
we'll
for the
flip it around.
title.
That's a good one. Thank you. Warlock Stand By. Warlock, Stand By. Yeah, I like that.
Stand by.
Get both in there. Sweet. I like it. Good.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you. Movie Squat. Done.
Keeping the 80s going here with the Tube Squat
Wow,
television.
that was strong. Strong Tube Squat. Tube Squat, where we take 2 TV shows randomly chosen, we show them to each other, and we talk about them, and then we make a new one.
Yes.
So let's do this. I go first.
You go first.
Kenneth, I'm going to show you this. Just read the words out loud, so I can write time codes.
Time codes, you say?
Just look it. Just look it. Say it out loud.
Bosom Buddies.
Bosom Buddies. And Kenny has...
What year was
fine. So 88 and 80 to 82 had 2 seasons, 37 episodes.
2 seasons, 37 episodes?
80 to 82, I said, yeah.
80 to 82. I remember that one was on the air. Either that or I was watching them
Reruns.
maybe
It was
reruns
syndicated.
or something
It
like
got
that.
syndicated, yeah.
Yeah, so
It ran on reruns. It ran on reruns in the summer of 84 on NBC.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
All right, what am I looking at? Mancuso FBI?
Yep.
Oh my God, and that is Robert Loggia.
How does this guy
As in Robert Loggia.
What do you-
as in, oh my God, it's Robert Loggia.
Where do you get this from?
That's from Family Guy.
Oh.
That
I
one's
don't know
from
what's
Family
happening,
Guy.
but Robert Loggia.
Yeah. Fantastic.
I do-
Mancuso.
Was he in Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I think he was, yeah. Is it in his bio?
We're going to take a look at that.
Anyway, while you look, let me
Tell
tell you
me
about
about
Bosom
it.
Buddies.
Tell me about
Bosom
Tom
Buddies.
Hanks and
Tom
the other
Hanks
guy.
and Peter Scolari. Peter
It's like-
Scolari. Come on, he's great. I like Peter Scolari. He's been around. He was an 80s staple.
Hold on. I was like, was he?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
It's basically like saying Wham was like George Michael and the other guy.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
That's the same with this show.
No, well, Peter Scolari plays Hannah's dad in Girls, which is a really good show on HBO, which is now over, but that's
Gotcha.
a really good show. Anyway, all right, so 2 single men working in advertising. They disguise themselves as women to live in a cheap apartment in the Susan B. Anthony Hotel, which is female only. This thing ran for 2 seasons, and the first season was basically them trying not to be found out. I think one person in the building knew that they, weren't women, and they were advertising. Tom Hanks, his name is Kip Wilson, and then Henry Desmond was played by Peter Scolari, and so Tom Hanks' Kip was a graphic designer. The other guy was a copywriter, and they season 2 was interesting because the ratings weren't great, so they had to cut back a little bit. So they kind of like got rid of some characters and put some older characters in their positions
when the shows are going downhill.
right.
When they
And
do that
then
stuff.
they also got rid of the drag situation by in the first episode. The new landlord of the building knew that they were and let them stay anyway, so they kind of were able to get out of drag and just kind of be themselves. And they made it more of a buddy comedy to try and make ends meet. And it
failed.
ended up not. So there you go. That's it. The show had gender stereotypes for male and female interpersonal relationships, and silly things, and that's it. So what do you got, Mancuso? What was it?
Mancuso FBI or Mancuso FBI.
Okay, and what was he? What was he?
It's a crime drama show. Just what I'm saying.
That's okay.
You know
I
what
got
I
an
mean?
idea for this. Go. We're
All right.
gonna
He
do
was
this
also
one
in
right quick.
Relentless. Remember Relentless?
Yeah.
That was the one he was in with a little bit of Hot Rod.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hot Rod. Judd Nelson.
Yep. Good old Hot Rod.
No, Judd Hirsch.
Hirsch.
No, Judd
No,
Nelson.
Judd Nelson.
It was
You were
Judd
right,
Nelson.
yeah.
All right. Darn it! I should.
We
never
made
second guess yourself.
We made it relentless.
It's like changing the
Didn't
answer
we
on a
make it relentless
Scantron.
6 Judd Hirsch?
Yeah, Relentless 6 Judd Hirsch. He's a hardened veteran assigned to DC. He's regarded as a maverick by his superiors. Little regard for rules and
He
procedures.
was already like 53 years old in this.
Uncouth detective.
Another uncouth detective.
Uncouth
Yeah.
detective.
What year?
89 to 90. It didn't last very long.
Oh, wow.
20
But
episodes.
later
20
than-
episodes.
yeah.
However, I'm going to tell you a little story.
Quick.
Stingray showed up back in an episode.
Oh,
Stingray.
got his own show after that.
Well, no.
Oh, this
no,
was after his
no,
show.
no. Just saying that the main actor in Stingray,
Okay,
his
okay.
real name, Nick Mancuso.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Crazy.
just saying.
All right.
Strange.
Right.
Yeah, anyway, go.
Okay.
Let's
Here we go.
do this.
This is what's happening. Mancuso has a son who, for some reason,
You want to dress up Mancuso?
no, I don't. But I want to dress up somebody that's got to work with Mancuso, or somehow Mancuso has to work with
the
another
other way
detective
around.
that dresses
I ain't
up.
working with no woman, and they dress up the woman as a man.
Boom. It's called
Tom Hanks' son or daughter.
No, it doesn't have to be
She's
these
on the
people.
force.
It doesn't
She's
have to be
uncouth.
It doesn't have to be.
She's here to bring him
them.
down to earth.
It doesn't have to be them.
And teach him.
Does it have to be them?
The values of life.
Fine. It's going to be Kip Wilson. Kip Wilson's daughter.
Who's Kip?
Tom Hanks.
Okay.
Kip Wilson's daughter knows what
that way you can
knows
get
what
started
his dad did.
Through the roof.
Right. Knows what his dad did.
Even if he just shows up in one of those like.
So she dresses like a man.
Like a prologue, an epilogue.
Sure.
An epilogue. He's gonna show up at the end.
Okay.
Tom Hanks is gonna be like, this is a special episode. Like Nick Fury showed up on Shield, and then Shield was just garbage after that.
Yeah. True. What are you gonna do?
Glad you agree with me on something. All right, what are we calling this one? Mancuso's buddy.
Testicle buddies. Testy buddies. No, okay. Man up. It's got to be because bosom buddies was like you're talking about a female's bosom, and these guys are friends as buddies. So how about man up, sister?
Instead of Mancuso, how about Womancuso?
Whoa, Mancuso.
Womancuso.
So W-O Mancuso.
Womancuso.
Womancuso.
It's Womancuso.
Done.
You like it?
I don't care.
Look at
Done.
this pen. Every time.
Done.
It just sits there.
I like it. Good.
Womancuso.
Womancuso. So stupid. FBI.
You want to do that, or do you want to do like CIA?
PI.
Just PI?
CIA?
PI? Like FD. Like she's just a firefighter. Not just, but I'm just saying like she's not a
FDOR. What's organs? What's organs?
Or OR?
OR, right?
ORPD?
No, just
Womancuso?
Womancuso. Great.
You don't want to do FBI? We can do FBI.
FBI.
Okay, let's do it.
Was it comma FBI? F.B.I. Okay.
Every
Great.
time.
All right, good stuff. Tube squat is done. That's a good tube. That's good tubing. I like it. I like it.
The 80s continue, Chris.
Yeah.
Into the ToonSquat. I don't know what you have. You don't know what I have.
That's true.
We're going to reveal. You see it right now.
I am.
He's looking right at it.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse
That's
Rock.
Okay. That's okay.
What are we going to do with these two titles once you give me yours?
You're gonna say it.
Crazy Claws.
Crazy Claws.
Is it a pencil?
Here's the thing. No, it's a tree. Okay. Oh, you go first. I'll tell you what's up.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse
Saturday
Rock,
morning.
Just a flip-flopping, flippity-flop.
3-minute episodes, right? They were...
This is educational?
They were educational, yeah. The reason why they came... Okay. The McCall, as in David McCall from McCaffrey and McCall ad agency, his son had trouble with multiplication tables. So he figured he knows the lyrics to every rock song on the radio.
Right.
So
the
he
son,
figured...
you're saying?
Yeah.
The son does?
And this was 1972, or maybe 71 before this happened. So he decided, let's put learning to lyrics.
Music, right, yeah.
And music and create songs based on it. So that's what they did. The first one was multiplication rock. It had all the 12 tables of it.
Wow. Okay.
Then the next, grammar rock, nouns, verbs, adjectives. That's where conjunction junction came from.
Oh, right. Conjunction.
The third season was America Rock. They did science and computer. America Rock, I believe, came out a little bit later. They had like a break in there. We're only talking about like the first couple seasons. We're not talking about.
That was actual Schoolhouse.
Yeah, it was. We don't want to talk about. The other episodes, which I don't even know if I can tell you what that is. Anyway, Saturday mornings it aired. The network ABC, who they sold it to eventually, they had a good working relationship with them as the ad agency, and they actually had them shave 3 minutes off of shows just so they could air this on Saturday mornings and help kids out and learn, which is kind of cool. A lot of some big name artists were doing the songs. It was mostly some of these other dudes.
Unknowns, yeah.
Yeah, mostly
anyone
other dudes.
Anyone get famous from it?
Not really. They were just they were pretty much known for this stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So.
All right, cool. All right, let me get to Crazy Claus. That's it. Crazy Claus.
So.
Crazy Claus was part of again. We haven't had a show within a show for a while, but this was part of the Quickie Koala show. These were like short little whatevers. Whatever the heck you want to call them. All right, the show was 30 minutes, so this is like 10 minutes, whatever, right? Anyway, Crazy Claus is a wildcat who his voice was impersonating Groucho Marx. So imagine Groucho Marx, that's how he spoke. He uses his sharp wits and equally sharp claws to evade the fur trapper Rawhide Clyde and his dog Bristletooth.
Okay.
That's it, man. And
sounds
there's
great.
also a national park ranger. It's in some U.S. national park run by Ranger Field. That's it.
That sounds
and
great.
He just thwarts him at all different things. That's it, man. I'm not gonna go crazy. He's a smart aleck, and yeah, he just sounded like Groucho Marx.
Yeah.
So he's a jerk, bit of a jerk.
All right.
So
Gotcha. Just to clarify, Computer Rock was the last one. Multiplication, grammar, America, science, and computer. They did science starting in not science, sorry. Money Rock was in 94. That's when it started. So we're not going to talk about any of that
okay,
stuff.
this is what we're gonna do. That's enough. That's enough.
And I just wanted to tell you, just real quick, that was John Vernon, I believe, that was in
say
Killer
what he was
Clowns from Outer Space. It wasn't. It wasn't
Yeah.
Robert Loggia.
Okay.
So sorry about that.
Sorry, this is 81 to 82. It lasts 16 episodes. Okay.
That
So
one,
short
okay.
ones. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do.
All right. Yep.
Here's what we're gonna do.
This is all you.
Here's it.
Crazy Claws?
Crazy
With
Claws.
C's or K's?
C's. This is what's gonna happen. This is gonna be so short. You ready?
Yep.
We're gonna do. Okay. You have options. Options are Animal House Rocks or Cat House Rocks, in which they have songs about the animals. They're educational songs about the
educational
animals.
songs about animals. That does not fit under multiplication, grammar, America, science, or computer. Maybe science a little bit. Let's go with it.
Animal House Rocks.
Or Species Rock.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Animal kids. You can't.
You don't want to go there?
It can be in the songs,
Okay.
but Animal House Rock or Animal
Animal
Species
House Rock?
Rocks.
No, I guess domesticated.
No, because it's not. There's a
rock.
wildcat, so it's going to be like
Gotcha.
the
All right.
Bobcat Rock today, and it's going to be set to Elvis's
All right.
Blue.
Okay. Let's go.
Moon Paradise.
What do you have? What do you have for me?
That's it.
We're gonna do it. What do you have? What's it called?
But Animal House Rocks.
Animal House Rocks?
Yeah. Unless you got something better,
Nope.
that's it.
Moving on. Time to go to the.
You know what I didn't mention?
What?
That you hate this section,
The tunes.
and it's quick and it's
I hate
done.
it.
All right.
Like a
Nice.
Band-Aid.
Toon Squat.
Speaking
done.
of Animal House Rocks.
Oh, yeah. When was that? When did that happen? He showed me a scratch on his
2 days
on his
ago.
hand.
Who
Which one?
did it?
Oh, that's Kit. Kenny's got 3 cats, and 2 are wonderful, and 1 is a. She's just misunderstood. Okay,
angry,
great.
yes.
All
That's
right,
fine.
tube out.
Out.
Game Squat. Quite possibly one of our favorite squats.
Always. Sometimes.
Taking 2 games, we're going to show them to each other. They've been randomly chosen, and then we're going to make a new game. Yeah.
That's right. All 80s all the time. Sometimes 90s. Sometimes a little bit of 70s.
Well,
you
this
know what's
one-
sad?
What?
Kids these days.
Yeah. Just absolutely.
They won't grow up in the 80s.
Yeah.
Ever.
I feel bad. Here we go. Speaking of 80s and 90s, this one's 1990,
Yeah.
and this is what you got.
Ooh, Bad News Baseball.
Bad News Baseball, bro.
No, Bad News Baseball. Isn't that
NES.
it's not Bad News Bears.
Nope, this was
it's
Bad
News
News
Baseball. Is it
By
related?
Tecmo.
Related?
Nope.
Interesting.
Not at all.
Okay.
What do you got, bud?
This is a different cover because it's a
As long as I see a title, I don't care.
yeah
And it
the
better not be for the TurboGrafx 16.
it's the God. Can I go back and choose?
No, we're not
something?
talking about
All right.
16.
Anyway, it's the Super
Michael
NES.
Andretti's IndyCar Challenge for
Yes.
Super NES.
Super NES. Yeah, Super NES. Here's a screenshot of Michael Andretti.
Stupid idiot.
Here's
All right.
oh, here's the actual box. I should have shown you that one.
Okay.
That's the actual
No,
box.
that's fine.
And then I'll just show you something real quick, just so you know what the game looks like.
Oh,
It looks like pole position.
It's pole position.
Come on.
Well, okay, so this game is a baseball game, and it plays like RBI baseball. Remember RBI baseball?
That's it with kids.
No. So here's the thing. It's a very weird game. It's a little weird. It's got no season mode. It's got 1 or 2 players.
Yeah.
Spectator mode, an all-star game mode,
Yeah.
which uses a passcode so you can save your things. This game was you just played until you beat all the teams. No seasons.
So you
no
just
managing.
how many teams were there?
Tell you in a second.
If there were 10 teams.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It'd
Okay,
be
so
12
12
teams.
teams. So you play 12 teams at 12 levels.
And it was infinite continue. So if you were on the 7th team and you lost, you could play them again.
Did
And
it have like a battery, or did you have to play it all throughout?
no, it will passcodes.
Oh, passcodes. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Okay, so I still got a bunch of stuff to say. Like I said, the umpires are rabbits. Players get
animals.
go. Well, the umpires only. Players.
Only the umpires?
Yeah.
Really?
Did you see the thing? Players
Oh.
go unconscious if they get out, if they're forced out,
Yeah.
or they get hit by the ball. They go
How
unconscious.
does that affect gameplay?
They're out for like I think for a little bit.
So what does that mean if they come back up to bat again?
They're knocked out by the ball, and they're that's all I know.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah.
maybe until the next time they're up. Nothing. Pitchers did have stamina, so you'd have to take out. Some of the pinch hitters. They were pinch batters.
Okay.
No team names, just city names. But they did like have similar colors. So like Oakland A's were like green and white or whatever. Yeah, miss button. Yeah. Here's an interesting about this. There was a girl mode. Okay. And on the cover, it says boys mode, girls mode. To get to the girl mode, you had to, on controller 1, hold down and left.
So they advertise this on the cover, and then you have to enter a secret code.
Right. Down and left on controller 1, up on controller 2, and hit reset on the thing. Then you'd get girl mode, which gave you essentially 12 new complete teams. Okay. They were all girls with different names and everything like that.
Could you play the boys team with the girls team?
It was only, it was either or.
All right.
And by Tecmo, 1990, that's it. That's all I got for you. Pole position. Right. I mean, Michael Andretti's pole position. Yeah. I mean, Michael Andretti's...
IndyCar Challenge. That's how we do it.
You can play 2 players, split screen. This is SNES.
Yeah. Yep. There's, you get advice from Michael.
Advice,
in the levels. There are 16 tracks in the season mode. You can adjust tire pressure, downforce, gear ratios. You can tweak your car, make sure it's good. One of the downfalls of the game in a lot of the reviews, they would mention that you can't like crash other cars. So there was no. It didn't have that sense of urgency, that sense of I need to get in front of this guy, or he's going to make me wipe out, or I'm going to make him wipe out and crash them and take them out and stuff like that.
Could you wipe out in the game? Could you crash?
I'm sure you could. Or did
you just against the wall and then?
Yeah, there was no taking other players out. Period. So 1 or 2 players. Bulletproof software. I said 1994.
Yeah.
That's really it. It's a straightforward. It got decent reviews. The game, I guess it did what it did well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not. Is it really bringing something new?
Yeah.
Like that. Does anybody have time to play something like this when there's pole position out there and there's
what's the point of making this?
F1 Grand Prix,
especially licensed by
virtual racing, something like that. You'd play that.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw out a title: Michael Andretti's Wacky Racing Challenge.
What about that bad? What is it called?
Well, Michael Andretti's Bad News Racing.
Bad News Racing.
How about the
Bad News Challenge?
Bad News Challenge.
Why don't we make a new game? Like he's sitting in his car with a bat.
Okay.
He hits the ball and he goes.
All the players are in cars, like go-karts.
Or it's just a really big field. Like
it's a big
like a soccer field, because the soccer field's enormous. There's no reason for a soccer field to be that
racing field. What are they called? Racetrack? Like going to be a racetrack?
A racing field.
Racing field. It's called a racing field.
It's called
And they sit in their cars.
That's what they do. All right.
And they hit the ball and then they go and then and they have pit stops at each base.
Pit stops? What do they do with pit stops?
I don't know. I was just throwing
random
terms out there.
Okay, so it's baseball but with Indy cars.
So dumb. Wow.
And it's like a quarter mile in between each base.
Do they have to race someone to get to that base?
No, they have to.
What if it's like player against player?
But the thing is, once the guy with the ball starts running towards his base.
They're racing the ball.
Like there's a lot of
a ball gets its own car, and they have to race the car.
The
urgency. Oh, yes. You get that urgency, yeah.
Because you don't want to wipe out.
How do they get out?
You don't want to hit anybody.
How do they get out?
How do you get out? By the time they get
somebody
else catches the ball, they race the ball too.
Okay. So it's like winding and stuff. Yeah. All right. I mean, it's not our best work, but it'll work. It'll work, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So what are we calling it?
Michael Andretti. Well, what did you say that thing was called?
Bad News?
No. The field. The racing field.
Race field.
Michael
Andretti's Race Field Challenge.
Or do we need Michael Andretti?
Right,
and they're just race field.
Race Field Challenge.
How about just a race field?
Race field ball.
Race field ball?
Race ball field.
Right.
Rice ball.
Like rice ball.
Rice ball field. Field full
race
of rice
field.
Balls. You said rice field? Nah, fine. Race
field challenge. Fine.
Race field challenge. Okay. I just feel like you got to end it. You got to give it a something.
What's yours called?
Bad News Bears. Bad News Baseball. All right.
That's there were a lot of words on there.
I know. Let's do.
All right.
Let's go. Let's check this out. We have. Oh my God! All the way back at what was the Warlock one called? I didn't write down the titles. What was it called? Look.
Warlock, Stand By.
Warlock, Stand By. I like it. The writing of that, I like that. That's actually I kind of like that.
That was a unique idea.
You know what? I kind of like the show too.
Do you?
Womancuso, FBI. I kind of like it because it's like we combine it pretty well. Like it's a woman. That'd be a perfect. That's what they would do, especially in the 80s. They'd make it. Make a woman dress up and drag. And then the Crazy Claws.
Yeah.
What was it? What did you have again?
Crazy Cool. Animal House Rocks.
Oh, not bad.
I had
actually.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Not bad.
Yeah,
That's a really good
There's
educational
that,
show.
and then Bad News
Challenge.
Baseball. We just talked about with Michael Andretti's IndyCar Challenge.
I don't know, man. I mean,
I'll go with movie.
I'm gonna go with the movie on this one. I like it.
Yeah, Bill
Very
Murray
cool.
playing Warlock.
Bill Murray, yeah.
Is his name Warlock?
Richard Dreyfuss. He's the Warlock. Yeah.
What's his name in the movie?
Warlock.
His name isn't Warlock. It
call
wasn't
him
like,
Warlock.
what a beautiful baby. What we gonna call him?
Well, I'm Julian Sands. I'm playing Warlock.
There you go.
You don't know about me. I'm the Warlock. Yeah, they just called him. It's the Warlock. Julian Sands, the Warlock.
That's it? Just the Warlock? That's his character, really?
Yeah.
That's so
The
boring.
Warlock. I've got 6 rooms. I'm going to raise my father
Okay.
for Satan.
Yeah, boring.
Cool stuff. All right, that's it. So episode 51 out, coming
Yeah.
up. A year's worth of episodes for you, Kenny. I don't know how you feel about that.
I feel good.
If anybody wants to go and check out all the previous ones, you can hit retrosquat.com. And now we're streaming live on twitch.com/retrosquat. So you want to check that out, and YouTube RetroSquat.
Yeah.
So, but I would go to retrosquat.com. You can get everything from there. And
Check some stuff out. Special treat, hopefully,
blink, blink.
on episode 52.
Oh, yeah.
Special treat.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
Wow. More than likely bringing somebody else in to take this guy on with games. So it's going to be kind of cool.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
First guest?
Yeah. First guest.
Treat.
That's it.
That's a treat. First guest.
That's
First
it.
live guest.
That's it.
Good stuff.
All
All right.
right.
Thank you.
Turn up the 80s.